Number two, there's actually never been a study that shows that you should drink 8 glasses of water a day. Apparently, no one ever told gorillas and chimpanzees that they have to drink 8 glasses of water a day. In fact, they don't drink much water at all. Why? Because they actually get most of their water by eating leaves and fruits.
For years, we have been told that drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day is essential for maintaining good health. This advice has been repeated in health guides, by fitness experts, and across countless articles and advertisements. But this advice is a mistake. Recent studies and expert opinions suggest that the 8x8 rule, the recommendation to drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day, might be overhyped and not necessary for everyone. In fact, for some people, it could even be counterproductive. One size doesn't fit all. The idea that everyone should drink a fixed amount of water daily is based on a simplistic view of human hydration. The human body is incredibly adaptive and varies greatly from person to person in terms of water needs. Factors like age, weight, activity level, climate, and even diet significantly influence how much water an individual requires. For instance, a person living in a hot, dry climate or engaging in intense physical activity will naturally need more water than someone in a cooler climate or with a sedentary lifestyle. Yet, the blanket recommendation of 2 to 3 liters per day doesn't take these variations into account. Moreover, a significant portion of our daily water intake comes from food. Fruits, vegetables, and even cooked grains contain water that contributes to our hydration. For example, cucumbers and watermelon are over 90% water, meaning that those who consume water-rich foods may need less water from drinks than someone on a dry diet. When we overlook the water content in our food and adhere strictly to the 2 to 3 liter guideline, we risk consuming more water than our body actually needs. One of the most critical yet often ignored aspects of hydration is the body's natural ability to regulate its water needs through thirst. Thirst is a reliable indicator that our body needs more water. The human body has evolved to maintain a balance in hydration through homeostasis, a process that involves the kidneys, hormones like antidiuretic hormone ED, and the brain's hypothalamus. When the body needs water, it triggers the sensation of thirst, prompting us to drink. However, the popular recommendation to drink water constantly throughout the day, regardless of thirst, can override these natural signals. Constantly sipping water can dilute the body's electrolytes, particularly sodium, leading to a condition known as hyponatremia, or water intoxication.
What happens when you drink too much water, you can dilute electrolytes, specifically salt. And you can create a condition called hyponatremia, where there's not enough sodium in your blood. And that actually is a form of dehydration. So it is possible that drinking too much water can put you in a situation where you're dehydrated. And I just want to make a point. I'm not against water. You just need to drink the right amount. Hopefully you have the sensation of thirst that can tell you when you're thirsty.
While much attention is given to the dangers of dehydration, the risks of overhydration are often overlooked. Overhydration, or excessive water intake, can strain the kidneys, which are responsible for filtering waste from the blood and regulating water balance in the body. When we drink more water than our kidneys can handle, they struggle to expel the excess, which can lead to swelling in cells and tissues. In extreme cases, overhydration can cause cerebral edema or swelling of the brain, which is a medical emergency. This is particularly a concern for individuals who drink large amounts of water in a short period, as the body cannot adjust quickly enough to the sudden influx of fluid. Additionally, overhydration can dilute the blood's electrolyte levels, particularly sodium, leading to the aforementioned hyponatremia. It's important to note that while overhydration might not be a daily risk for most people, the constant pressure to drink large amounts of water can contribute to chronic mild overhydration. This chronic condition may not have immediately severe consequences but can lead to ongoing kidney strain and potential long-term health issues. Debunking the 8x8 rule. The origins of the 8x8 rule are somewhat murky, but it is widely believed to have stemmed from a misinterpretation of a 1945 recommendation by the U.S. Food and Nutrition Board, which stated that people should consume about 2.5 liters of water daily. However, this recommendation included water from all sources, not just drinking water. Over time, the nuance was lost, and the advice morphed into a strict guideline to drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day. Modern science, however, has begun to challenge this rule. Research indicates that there is no scientific basis for the 8x8 rule and that individual hydration needs are far more complex. A 2002 study published in the American Journal of Physiology concluded that there is no clear evidence supporting the need to drink 8 glasses of water per day, and that most healthy adults can rely on their thirst to guide their water intake. So how much water should you drink? The answer lies in paying attention to your body's signals rather than adhering to a one-size-fits-all rule. Thirst should be your primary guide. If you feel thirsty, drink water. If you're not thirsty, there's no need to force yourself to drink more. The color of urine is a helpful indicator of your hydration status. When you are drinking enough water, your urine typically appears pale yellow or straw-colored, which suggests that your body is well hydrated and functioning optimally. If you are not drinking enough water, your urine may become darker, ranging from deep yellow to amber, indicating dehydration. This is your body's way of conserving water by concentrating the urine. On the other hand, if you are drinking too much water, your urine might be almost clear or colorless. While clear urine isn't necessarily harmful, it can indicate that you are overhydrating, which may dilute essential electrolytes in your body, potentially leading to an imbalance. Monitoring the color of your urine can be a simple and effective way to gauge whether you're consuming the right amount of water for your body's needs. Other factors to consider include your level of physical activity, the climate you live in, and your diet. For athletes or individuals engaged in intense physical activity, more water may be necessary, but even then, hydration should be balanced with electrolyte intake to avoid hyponatremia. Conversely, those with sedentary lifestyles or who consume a diet rich in water-heavy foods may need less water. It's also important to consider the timing of your water intake. Drinking large amounts of water right before bed can disrupt sleep with frequent trips to the bathroom. Spreading out your water consumption throughout the day, in response to thirst, is generally more beneficial. While staying hydrated is crucial for overall well-being, the way you consume water can significantly impact your health. One key tip is to drink water slowly in small sips rather than gulping it down quickly. When you drink water too fast, your body might not have enough time to absorb it properly, and it can lead to a sudden dilution of electrolytes in the bloodstream, potentially causing discomfort or an imbalance. Sipping water allows for better absorption and helps maintain a steady hydration level throughout the day. Another important aspect of healthy water consumption is the temperature of the water. Drinking water at room temperature or warm water is generally more beneficial than cold water, especially in certain situations. Warm water can aid in digestion, soothe the digestive tract, and even help in detoxifying the body by promoting sweating and increasing circulation. In contrast, cold water can constrict blood vessels and slow down the digestive process, making it harder for the body to digest food and absorb nutrients effectively. For those with sensitive teeth or digestive issues, warm water can also be more comfortable and less shocking to the system. It is also advisable to avoid drinking cold water immediately after strenuous activity or exercise. When you engage in intense physical activity, your body temperature rises, and drinking cold water can cause your blood vessels to constrict rapidly, which might hinder the body's natural cooling process. This can also lead to cramping or digestive issues as the cold water shocks your system. Instead, opt for room temperature or slightly warm water after exercise to help your body rehydrate without causing unnecessary strain. This approach allows the body to cool down gradually and restores fluid balance without disrupting the digestive or circulatory systems. The notion that everyone needs to drink 2 to 3 liters of water daily is an oversimplification that fails to consider the complexity of human hydration needs. While water is undoubtedly essential for health, the emphasis on constant hydration can lead to overhydration and its associated risks. Instead of adhering rigidly to the 8x8 rule, we should listen to our bodies, respond to thirst, and adjust our water intake based on individual circumstances. By doing so, we can avoid the pitfalls of both dehydration and overhydration, ensuring that we maintain a healthy balance that supports overall well-being. In summary, drinking water is important, but drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day is not a universal requirement. It's time to rethink our approach to hydration and recognize that, like many aspects of health, water needs are highly individual. Your body knows what it needs sometimes, it's just a matter of learning to listen.